tangled up. Why? Alright, so we're getting back to co-working. Javascripting. Just came back from the vet. Okay, is laying cable in the litter box. See, I think audio is working. Let me check the stream status. The live dashboard. Oops, I just closed something I didn't want to close. Do we hear noises? I don't hear noises yet. Oh, that's loud. So we're getting back to... Okay, so we're back. We're back. Back to work. I just gotten some other stuff working. Yeah. I mean, on again. So what are we working on? So last I checked, this is still running. That's, I guess, encouraging. Current background ID. That's cool. That's one with a cute error message. And let's see. I guess this is still working. We don't have the scaling in yet, but it's at least mirroring everything that's supposed to mirror, which is encouraging. Not seeing any obvious errors or things exploding. It's always good. But what I'm working on right now is getting the particle game to mirror. So here I've got on the left, this is the student app. Then here is the teacher app that controls stuff. And so both of these on the left and right, these run on iPads. Then this is what is this? This is the actual display game that's being projected on the giant projector. And then I have a display client instance here just so I can test, see if anything's happening. If none of these other things work. So the feature I'm working on right now, I got the mirroring to work in the student app, although this has to be changed, has to be switched down. What's the noise? That's good. Got a message from somebody. What? Noel's having trouble. Yep. What's your GitHub username? Technical support time. GitHub. Give me I might get a phone call. Where's my phone? Oh, delays. Where is my phone? Here it is. Give me a call. Let me just make sure that you is connected. Yeah. To pick up Zilla needles. Will's having trouble accessing GitHub because he doesn't have access. Do you remember his username? Well, they had I guess he's not in here. Well, while that's going on, let's finish doing what I'm doing here. What was I doing? I just tested to make sure that this works. So I forgot to start the time clock again. Add second and mirroring RPs to XRenderer. So what do I need to do to make this happen? I got a phone call. Oh, is that who that was calling? All right. No transcription available. I guess just called and didn't leave a message. How come I can't actually create this contact? Maybe I'm supposed to call back? I'm not sure what phone call protocol is anymore. How come these contacts don't work? What is the Mac software for contact management always blow? Hey, kitty. All right. Let's see. Mirror particle mirroring. So what I want to do is try to, well, if I do a playback less session, you can see the playback happening. It's no longer re-mirroring everything. It was something cute, like yeah, that might have been it. Don't know for sure though. Next time we will pick the username instead of leaving it up to creative expression. Okay, stop playback. Playback stop, explicitly start. This starts mirroring again. Particles has not stopped mirroring. Okay. Alright. Canceling Jeff's invite if he's not gonna. Letter G. Ben says it's letter G, so I added your user to that. the repo. You need me to call. So this is happening. Now, these are all frozen. Nothing is playing. Why is everything frozen? Why is everything frozen? That shouldn't be happening. It did receive the closed file. It's still rendering from hidden though. That's not should be happening. When playback close is received, and I'm looking where? I'm looking in particles, default particles. Auto render helper is hidden. How about auto capture? Enable capture. Disable capture is false. It should just be capturing. Oh wait, no. It is called an auto render helper, but auto capture helper probably. Why is that being disabled? Auto render helper. Let's just console log this. Console log string. See if that's actually working. No, did the server crash? Is that why I haven't? No. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so let's see. Display list auto render helpers. Capturing is on. That's good. Capturing is still on. That's excellent. Playing back the last session. Capturing is not capturing. Although it's still playing in the background, which that's what we're going to work on disabling. So we should be able to playback stop, and we're back to live. Well, now it's working. What was wrong? What was wrong that time? We're going to start it again. And that simulation is running, right? Oops, what happened? Already I hit the end of file. Playback stop. And I think what I need to do is actually just fix all these overlays now that are there, so I can see it. So the next step would be, it looks like capturing is turning on and off as it's supposed to be. So if I play last session, capturing is stopped. If I playback stop, capturing is back. But it's screwing up because the it's not erasing the old sprites. Alright, so at least that's working. It's promising. I think maybe like some of the changes I made were not saved, and so it was in an intermediate state. This is all supposed to restart now though. We're kind of running slow. Let's see. Let me check over here. It still seems to be working, that's good. Next up, let's continue. I had made, in my render passcode, I had added these new methods. Add mirror BG. Be wayward to, yeah. So this should add the new visuals. And what I want to do here in display list is replace it with that. And then I want to be able to enable or disable the rendering. Let's see. So construct mirror visuals, then we have things like add, where was that? Here. Scene, add display visuals. If it's this, add a background visual. It should be what, we also have remove background visuals. So we need to duplicate these. And this will be remove. Actually, we'll do this. Oops, I guess we can't do that. Remove. 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 And instead of that, we need to call, what's the remove code again? It's RPBG remove visual. It's nice and symmetrical. Okay, oops. So then back in my display list code, we're going to add mirror BG. Add mirror world. Add mirror world 2. Add mirror UI. Add mirror over. And likewise here, we'll move mirror BG. Remove mirror world. Remove mirror world 2. Remove mirror UI. Remove mirror over. Will that work as is? Let's see. Go, 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 go. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Just work, damn it. No. It's not quite just, let's see, maybe it is working. So if I switch to 5B, these are switching the modes. I'm seeing the mirror happening, that's good. Now let me initiate playback. And everything is playing back. It's not hiding those other ones. But when this stops, I think it's at the end of the file already. It resumes. That's good because it's now pulling from the same render list, but it's still showing the old visuals. So the next step is to modify XRenderer so we can switch between what's showing. And that's a new XRenderer command. How to do? Do I have a remove all? When does this even get called? I'm pretty sure that it's, yeah, this will be called if the sprites are deleted. There's no reason to hide them now, I think. But maybe that's efficient. So we have a new call. It'll probably be called XRenderer show mirror visuals. And what does this have to do? I think we just need to do something like, how do you hide a scene in 3JS? Hide scene 3JS. Is there a show hides? No, you just have to traverse. You just set the visibility to false. Let's see if that works. Visible. MRP BG, MRP world, and world 2. Oops. World 2. UI, and then over. And this is backwards. I think with this periods of we want to show both of them. We don't want to just toggle modes. We actually want to turn them on and turn them off. It's possible we might want the case where we're just hiding the background plate and we just want to overlay on top of it. X render hide mirror background equals. You can see that being something we want to do. Show mirror background. We hide it, and then we want to show it. These should all be true though. True, 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 true. Ba 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 da da. Okay, so we got some of these things in here now. So when I should be able to, on my capture, default particles, disable capture. When we close the file, we want to re-enable capture, and we want to also X-renderer although we won't put it on the display list. What did I call this? Show and hide mirror background. No, show mirror, hide mirror visuals, show mirror visuals. I think the way I'm doing this actually is wrong. Yeah, I actually changed it, but default particles. When we get this, we want to hide mirror visuals. And then when we are doing this, we want to show mirror visuals. Let's just see if that works. Errors. No, they're gone. Nope, are they? Nope. Okay, so this is all running. Unhandled types, broadcast display data scene. Okay, that's fine. It's in display list 480. Let's take care of that now. Display list 4. Look at my debug code down here. It doesn't handle scenes as objects, so that's no need to broadcast them. 438. is this happening? What's that happening there? Oh, here we go. Unhandled business unhandled task. So it's basically it's counting the number of unhandled types that are there. We need to add a case scene, I guess. How do you tell if it's a scene? So the reporting is a scene. I'm gonna guess it's called scene. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Otherwise, it would have shown up as a case scene. Break. Skip scenes. Extend C. What's happening there? 5B, 5C. So theoretically, this should show and hide the playback. So T play last session. Okay, everything's playing back. These are still live though. Should be running to a different layer, and then when it stops, it stops. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Receive playback transaction knowledge. At some point, it should get to the end of the file. They can stop it. Okay, it's the end of the file now. Everything's frozen. If I stop this, yes, that works. But now, I need to modify the render order. And that's a little trickier. On the other hand, this might be alright. Because it is obeying the order, but the overlay itself might not work right. But I think we can fix that later. So what we want to do now is we actually do need to switch the modes. I do need to move those out. Okay, so what we need to do is I didn't really want to do this, but let me see if there's a post-render pass. Register pre-rendered test, there's no register post-render. And then in my render, this is what we're looking at. Rendering here. We want to add mirroring here. For I equals 0, I less than underscore post render length I plus plus. I guess I do need to modify. I was trying to avoid modifying this, but I think to do it cleanly, we need to actually do it. Post render I. We now need to add post render. Registered render outside render handler. It's only making one of them though, which is not great. We need to make a register equivalent of this. Actually, that's not how it works anymore. Heartbeat tasks. this should be extenders of renderer, can insert its own render function and its own code before the render loop is drawn. Only one function allowed at a time. And here, same idea after. So this is called register post render task. Function type function render post register. And this is post render push. So I need to put this into 1401. So let me do that. 1401A1 renderer.js. These are all the changes, I think. Let's make sure that I didn't screw something up. Let me undo my changes to renderer here. Yep. How come I can't ignore this? Isn't there usually, how come I can't do that? I want this, oh, is it up the top? Discard, oh, it's here. Discard file. Okay, so an renderer, I need to go to source tree again. Windows, remote repository, browse, that's big, 1401A1. This is not have to be here. 1401A1. Just to make sure. Post render. That looks correct. Actually, interesting. That's not right. I guess it isn't less than one. Am I missing something? Am I pushing it? No, I am. Can add. Can add. Yeah, that's I'm actually keeping an array of functions, so it's fine. Good. I was wondering why I was being so dumb. So functions. So that's in place. There was another change to render init. I think that Ben pushed. Initialize parm, render height, render width, render height. Why am I doing it like this? I should just pass parm along. Let's look at viewport, initialize. Renderer. It should be something like parm. And then we want to do something like var width is equal to parm render width. Var height is equal to parm render height. Var container ID is equal to parm attach ID. And I think all the error checking down here should just work. Dereference required parameters. Error checking. Only allow one of those. Container ID. Type of container ID. Three WebGL renderer. Let's see what changes had been made to this. If I recall, he added something here. Where did he put it? Oh, was it in viewport? It's a parameter called the alpha. There, that's not good. Let's see. So then back over here in 1401, what do we want to do? We want to initialize this with it's in the viewport. Viewport. What was it again? Oh. This is the same thing. So do this. Here we are in viewport, I think. How come it's not showing? Too many things open? Why is this? Save. Viewport sprite. Piece. Game run. Game demo. Here we are initializing with parm. Viewport initialize cameras. Initialize renderer. So now it's receiving parm. And at some point, this is where, I think that's line 102, viewport line 102, this is where, we're close to where it was inserted, this WebGL, yeah. What are the WebGL parameters? 3JS, new 3 WebGL renderer. I just want to check what parameters it accepts. Canvas, context, precision, alpha, anti-alias, preserve driver, depth, logarithm depth buffer. I don't think any of the other ones. I think we could just pass everything along. It shouldn't be an override. Oops, I'm in the wrong. Of course, now I had to update all of the. Let's undo that. I'll have to upload everything when I do this. Initialize renderer parm, and then the WebGL renderer parm. C3 WebGL renderer for options. You can add. We've extended it with width, height, and all that stuff. Canvas. Where does it set the size? Here, set the renderer size. This WebGL set size. I don't see a size. Here, I guess it just chooses a default. Oh, I didn't know you could pass in a canvas. That's interesting. It has preserved depth buffers too. All right. So now we actually need to check. We need to actually run a different app. CD dev, CD Roto 1A1, CD build, gulp. Oops. Cannot find eternal FS. PM. Update. I should just be able to remove the node modules directory here. So, oops, npm install. Not getting any. No. Okay, it's done. Let's see if we saw the same error. Nope, it's gone. Okay, good. So, I guess while I'm here, I should update the gulp file too. Alright, so, there's quite a few changes. That's still broken in this build. How do I fix that? It's in welcome.js. It's in game run. Oh, it should be in welcome. That would be in not 1401 games, but in app. Where is that? Play, build, assets, modules, app, Durandal, main, view models, welcome. How it's loading the file in his? Is this even the right? I know I fixed that, but where did I fix it? Is it part of shell? No. Well, I thought it'd be part of welcome, but oh yeah, that's what's missing. And that's in welcome.js. Oh, I need to do the whole thing. That should fix that. Yeah. Let's run the demo. This might crash. No, it didn't. How did it not crash? Should have crashed. So we're in the renderer. I would have thought that the render initialization would have changed the parm. And initialize is called by who? I didn't save it. Let's close that. I should be crashing a lot. I don't even know how this render is initializing now. Maybe it's because I'm using the old one. Initialize renderer parm. It's pulling the data out of them. It's sizing the world to viewport. That's probably what's happening. Viewport initialize renderer. Now pulls it out of the parms and it's just defaulting. It should, oh, maybe I didn't say this. It should die. That's what's supposed to happen. Die! But yet it is not. Huh. It's not linting either. What's with this? Okay, so it's... I guess it's pulling it out of this, but I'm not using this call yet. Renderer should be... It should be dying left and right. Who is calling this? Why is it not dying? Let me see. In assets, modules, games, demo, app shall run. It's loading game mode. 009 bullets. It's calling screen create layout. And it's mode fixed. Let's see if that makes it, see if this is even obeying. This mode scaled. And screen create layout maybe is being trickier than I remember. Screen create layout. It gets a config file. It normalizes the config. Maybe that's why it's working. There is a legacy mode. Wait a moment. Has it been broken all this time? It just happens to work. Render initializes getting a config. Huh. That is so odd. Render initializes getting the config. This is render initialize. It's getting parms. Is that the only place they're defining them? And it passes them along to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There goes a initialized viewport. It's getting these. There's only like 5 matches. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Weird. So apparently I had been doing that all along, but my normalize function was keeping it from blowing up. Ugh. Okay. So anyway, I should be able to now start this up with an initialize with CFG alpha. CFG, what was it in Ben's code? He had done, where is it? Alpha? Oh, I didn't get it all back. Alpha should be true. Let's discard this file. So then if we go back here, alpha is equal to true. This should render the background white. Good. Alright, that's the way it should work. What time is it now? It's 17:40. You can modify this so 7030, add 1401A1 fixes support for new features. So we can pass the configuration along now. That's good. Give me a brain fart. What else was there that needed to be fixed in this? There was something else. Oh, it was the gulp file, but we'll do that later. So let's go back here. This is 1401A1. These are the changes. Commit. Ensure that welcome screen bootstrap JS is loaded. So drop downs. And narrow. Commit. Close. Renderer. And post-render functions. What is this? And post-render support to render. Actually, let's unstage one of these hunks. That's what these are. Let's stage this hunk. Stage that. And stage that. And stage that. What is this? What is this call? PUP over is equal, this is where? This is in renderer line 75. Renderer line 75. Initialize. Did I not? Okay. That was renderer. Oh, the stage files went away. Oh, this is the wrong. So we're left here with. Somewhere here is a CFG change. Where'd you go? I guess it's all here. Renderer. Okay. Add post render support. Add config object style initialization of renderer, so it can also accept 3 WebGL renderer options, like alpha true. And then, oops, we are left with what? Add pre-render and post-render support. And post-render hook support to okay. I think everything still runs. I thought it did. Okay, this isn't working anymore. That should have worked. Why isn't it working? Okay, reload this game. We should be having. Why does that not work now? It's working before. Let's make sure it's still there. Welcome.js should have this. That should load Bootstrap. Why is it load? Oh, it's not working. Is it missing a file? Is Bootstrap defined? So that was working. Welcome.js. That looks right to me. The only other thing I can think of is that maybe shell.js needed to define it? No? The Bootstrap shim should be in there. Guess so you should compare the main. Main.js. And where would that be? Sys 1401 is all this. Bootstrap shim looks like it's there. I think there's more stuff that's here. jQuery UI is missing, that's what it is. So Bootstrap, jQuery. Yeah, that will fix it. Nope. That should be loading. It's working on these. Wait, it's working there. Oh, it's working on the welcome screen. That's what it is. This doesn't have it loaded in the welcome screen. So actually, the real fix for this is in demo, game run, or app shell. This needs to have Bootstrap defined. Bootstrap. Although I should move that up somewhere else. Okay, there we go. Now it goes. Now it works. Otherwise it's so long. Alright, so now demo app shell main. Commit, add missing Bootstrap UI reference, add missing Bootstrap reference, and demo games app shell. Because not all of them use Bootstrap, so that's why we don't load it all the time. And let's see if this is working. Reload. That works. Nothing's crashing. Promising. Let's see if none of these other modes work. Alright, I think that works okay. Let's push this baby. Or should I get a pull request? No, I'm just gonna push it. These are small bug fixes, basically. Alright, so we have that here. And what do we have here? We have the new render, we have new display list. We have show and hide mirror visuals. Let's confirm that this is a state that is ready to commit even though the features are not quite there yet. CD dev, CD play. Let's see. CD build, gulp. Gulp. I'm sleepy. Road. I was wondering what here. No. That's all right. This was particles, right? Particles. This was the display client. This was teacher app. And this was student app. Oh, okay. And this, not remembering where it was. Well, they're all mirroring. Somehow. And what is missing? Let's get a fake track instance going here. Fake track. Alright. I'm not sure why these are drawing a different opacity though. That's probably some property of this. Alright, let's record a new session. T record session or record start. Recording. Ones. Back. 5. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Group. Jitter. It's a little bit lagged, but what can you do? And that seems good enough. Stop or T record stop. And now let's T play plus session. So this side is mirroring. The markers are still drawing though. It's playing back. These are still live. Well, at some point it should stop. We're on now, I think. Yep. So let's move this back. 5B, 5C. And if I issue a T record or playback stop, it should resume. Although it seems to have not. A background is being obscured. Okay, so let me see. Some checks. Check BG add. Where's that? Oh! Blah, blah, blah. Go back to play. The BG add is X renderer. Mrap. RPGG add. No, wait. No, that's right. That's the current one. Reorganize render passes. To draw from X renderer as a post render routine. And I think that's, I'm going to take my contact lenses out. All right, let me Is this worth committing right now? Oops, let's see. Hide mirror background. And then in the default particles itself, where did I put it? Show mirror visuals when we're closing the file. What we want to do is we want to hide the mirror visual, we want to re-enable capture. And we want to do the opposite. We're disabling capture during playback. And we are showing all the mirror visuals. I think when we're starting up. Okay, so I do just want to. I think I've just hit the wall. I need to take a rest. And remove mirror UI, and mirror over, add mirror BG. Next render, add mirror BG. RP BG add. Looks about right. Yep. That's what Light Towel wrote. A whole new line drawing routine. Yeah. WebGL on Mac tops out at 10 width, I think. It doesn't work at all on Windows. Why are you using line widths? That's weird. Sure. Weird. Double check the name of the property again. Because yes, no typey check. Sending it to the wrong sub-object. I spend like 10% of my time just chasing down stupid things like this that are real language. That's the desire to move to type. Let's see. So I'm just double checking all these. Not sure why the background. I'm sure it's just being overwritten and then not hidden. Hide mirror visuals. It says rudimentary dev ds or particle playback. Rudimentary rudimentary show, hide, mirror visuals. Okay. Let's push this up. Hey, sweetie. The cat has come to visit me. Hello, kitty. Oh. You. You want to come up here? Hey, sweetie. Come on. Whoa! Oh, can you see your shadow? Brr. Oh. Yeah. What time is it? I think I'm done. I'm going to call this it. Committed this. Oops. Push this up. It's particle playback. So it's backed up. People can review it if they want. And I am done for the day. I'm done for the day, kitty. I'm done for the day. You are very warm. And you smell like fresh cat litter. Ooh, stinky. Stinky, stinky, stinky. Stinky, stinky, stinky. Alright. I am done for today. Oh, come on. I need to move. Ow. Ow. Now you're drooling. Ow. 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 Oh, come here. Oop. Up. Here, come up there. Ow. 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 It's, what time is it? 6:15, I'm going to call it. So this is code part 2. Someone's butt is in the way. It's your butt. Code 1, code 2. I take my contact lenses. I might be able to finish this feature. But I need to make changes to 1401 first before I put those up. Alright, so I am going to sign off again, and maybe later on I'll be able to finish this, because that would be great to get this out of the way. It would feel pretty good. Alright, and the cat needs attention. Pressing all the buttons on my monitor. It's like you've never been up here before. I guess you don't come up here anymore because you keep falling down. I need to add a chair so we can jump up more easily, I think. What? Anyway, we're signing off. Bye.